Today, we'll be taking a look at the PCB display on this LG front-load washing machine. Be sure to visit ApplianceVideo.com, where you will find thousands of repair videos on the latest technology. And for a limited time, you can save big on an annual membership and take advantage of all of our premium benefits. ApplianceVideo.com. Do it right the first time. Stop. Before beginning any repair, always be sure to disconnect the power to the appliance. It is also recommended to test the outlet for the proper voltage. Remember to also turn off the water. You will need the following tools to complete this repair. To begin, must first remove this top here. Of course, it is held on by 2 Phillips screws on the back. Next, be very careful. Let's slide this sharp metal off. Lift it up and set it to the side. Next, we will start by taking out the dispenser drawer. Press in on the push button and pull out. Next, you're going to need your screwdriver because we have a couple of Phillips screws that'll need to be taken out. So let's start with the 2 on the front. And then we have this one over here. Let's take that off. Now, the actual display assembly here is held on with little bitty tabs on the top. So what you'll want to do is you can either use a tack puller or you can use a small flat blade screwdriver. Go between the metal and the piece and start to lift up. And just keep going little bit by little bit. And you can see it will flop forward like that. Once it comes forward, you'll lift it up. You do have 1 wiring harness inside that'll need to be disconnected and set it to the side. Now that we have the console itself removed, we have clear access to the PCB display that's in here. Now the main reason why you'd be replacing your PCB display is because these are all touch sensitive buttons. If for some reason one of these buttons stop working, or your power or start or rotary dial stops working, it will need to be replaced. Now in order to begin, first you must remove your dial. Just grab it real tight and pull it off from the console. Then we can set it to the side. Next, inside of here, we have where your rotary dial was. In order to remove this, you have to flex the plastic and lift up. As you can see, as we flex it, it just kind of separates from that tab. So flex it and start to move it up. Now you can start on whatever side is easier. But there, we got that removed. Now this is a little bit more difficult, and what I want you to do is use a pair of needle nose pliers. And then there's a small tab that is on here. I'm going to use the wires to kind of pull up, pinch that tab so that it starts to pull up. Then once we have that side up, we're going to do the same on the other side. And we just kind of want to separate it here. We'll just pop these back just in case they don't break off of the console itself. There we go. Lift it up and set it to the side. When installing a new PCB display assembly, first we're going to start on this side and just kind of push the back in here. Clip that in place, and then when you're clipping this one in place, just push a little bit on the frame. That will push the tabs in. And this side, we're we're going to bring it in and put the bottom under the 2 tabs in the front. Lift up while we're snapping it in place. Looks good. Flip it over, reinstall the knob. Now the knob has a flat spot on it that will correspond to a flat spot on the actual display. Pop it into place. Now we can reinstall the panel. When reinstalling your panel, first you're going to bring it in at an angle, and of course hook up the Molex that we took out. And then start to line it up and bring it down in the front. And then you'll push down on the front and the top, lock it in place. It will fit across the front and you will not see a huge gap. All the locking tabs are in. Let's reinstall our screws. Slide our drawer back in. Now we can reinstall the top. When reinstalling your top panel, be very careful. We don't want to slice and dice. Just go ahead and sit it down. You'll want about an inch away from the front. That's where it actually drops down. And then you can slide it forward and it should match up with the front. Let's reinstall the 2 screws on the back. And this will complete your repair. Thank you for watching another quality video from ApplianceVideo.com. If you found this video helpful, make sure you click the like and subscribe to our channel.